On today's show, we'll tell you about the quarterback controversy brewing in Kansas City.
Let's go. Roll the intro.
All right.
Yo.
Coming to you live from Philly. It's the number one rated Paulie and Tony Fusco Show.
Yo.
As always, Paulie Fusco here with Tony Fusco and Tony.
Yo.
Huge show today. But first,
huge.
Up top, a very important announcement.
Yup.
You'll
Get
see a lot
ready.
of celebrities out there, or talent, as they call us in the business. You know, we're talent. That's what they
we
call
are.
us.
Yep.
These celebrities, what they do is they always tell you that they do what they do for the fans.
Which is complete bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. All we care about, to be honest, is what you, the fans, do for us.
Yeah, exactly.
So on that note, we're announcing the launch, the grand opening of the official Fusco merch store.
Wow,
Here's
huge.
what you're going to do. Yeah, you're going to click the link in the description.
Yeah, click the
You're
link.
going to go to the store, and you're going to show your thanks to us for all we do for you by buying some shirts, some hats, some mugs, and other whatnot that's in there.
Yeah,
and
you've been freeloading off of us for way too long. Time to pay the pauper, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, getting into today's show, Tony, we got this guest coming back today. We kicked him off the show several times. Clearly, he hasn't gotten the message yet.
Some people
He's
never
a former
learn.
head coach of the Browns and Jets.
Ugh.
And, one of these so-called, quote-unquote experts you
Please.
see on these sports shows these days. Eric Mangini. And, we're going to ask him the question that I'm sure he's terrified of being asked.
Yeah, exactly. Watch him run and hide when we hit him with some real questions.
Yeah. Well, on the subject of running, it's time for an ad from our newest sponsor and our good friends at Propel. Do you drink water? Why? It has no taste. It's disgusting.
Yeah, Propel is a great drink and a great way to stay fit. The other day I ran into my Aunt Marie's boyfriend, Nunzio. He was buying these huge cases of Propel at the market, and I said, Nunzio, what are you doing with all that Propel? And he said, me and your aunt are about to do a very serious workout. And I said, workout? It's 11:30 at night. Whose work? You know what? Let's just move along. Let's just move.
Let's just move along. Anyway,
Yep.
Special deal for our listeners. Go to your local grocery store. Tell them Paulie and Tony sent you, and you get 6% off your 7th purchase of 30 cases. Propel.
Yeah, there you go. Another
All
check
right, so
in the
now
mail.
that we got that business out of the way, it's time
Yup.
to get into our top story.
Top story.
All right, first out the gate, you probably think we're going to say the top story is Baker Mayfield getting named Bucs starting quarterback. No, everybody fucking saw that coming. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And if you didn't see that coming, then you're as blind as a cat.
Yeah, you are. Anyway, the
Yeah.
big story is that Baker Mayfield is now coming after his family's financial firm for $12 million that he says has gone missing. And Tony, if I'm the Bucs here, I like this news.
Absolutely.
If your quarterback, like Tom Brady, has $500 million in the bank, then what the hell does he have to play for?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, personally, I want my quarterback to be in tremendous financial peril, don't you?
Absolutely. I mean, every team wants a quarterback who knows how to overcome a huge deficit, right? Well, what bigger deficit is there to overcome than having to make up for $12 million that your greedy, no-good family just farted away?
Great point, Tony. And,
Thank
this
you.
doesn't just apply to quarterbacks. Look at the great boxers throughout history. They were all terrible at managing their
Absolutely.
money. Yeah, Mike
Yup.
Tyson,
Yup.
Evander Holyfield. It makes sense because, you want to see fight. Nothing is more motivating than knowing the IRS is moments from seizing your home.
Yeah, and what's the quality you want in both a boxer and a quarterback?
Elusiveness.
Elusiveness, exactly.
you
You need to be able to dodge anything that comes your way. And when you have spent all day and night dodging bill collectors and, other quote-unquote organizations that you might have owed some large sums of money to, you have to be very elusive. They can come at you from any direction. The back window, your chimney, coming out of a deli, you don't know.
Great points
Yup.
all around,
Thank
Tony.
you.
And, just another angle to throw out here. The fact that Baker Mayfield lost $12 million just shows how focused he is on football.
100%.
In my mind, the more money an athlete loses due to mismanagement, well, the better.
Yeah,
in
way
fact,
better.
Put up that chart. Look at this chart. You can see there's a direct correlationism there between money loss and on-field success.
Yup. This is why Kyle Trask had no chance of winning the Bucs job. My sources at Bank of America tell me that the Trask family trust is very solvent and that it's very troubling how well Kyle Trask manages his money.
Terrible.
Maybe he should be focusing less on his bank book and more on his playbook.
Well said, Tony. I mean, the stats say it all, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. As they say, numbers don't lie. Well, your family may lie about the numbers in your bank account, but on-field numbers, those don't lie.
Yeah, well, anyway, now to another quarterback we're keeping our eye on. As you know, we've never said a bad word on this show about Aaron Rodgers.
Never.
Always supportive.
Never.
And we have to say, after seeing his performance on these last few episodes of Hard Knocks, we are just blown away by the level of football skill we are seeing out of this legend. Isn't that right, Tony?
It's incredible. Whenever they show a throw by Aaron Rodgers on Hard Knocks, he always completes it. In fact, I've done a statistical analysis of his performance so far on the show, and he is a whopping 78 for 78 with 0 incompletions and 0 interceptions.
Wow.
I'm blown away watching this. This is the greatest performance by a quarterback in NFL history. Now, some idiots out there have told me, it was edited.
Edited how?
Exactly. How? What are they using special effects to make those passes look complete? It's called reality TV for a reason. It's not called fake TV because it's reality. Hello?
Seems totally obvious that, Tony.
Exactly.
And, on that note, the other night I was watching this fantastic new documentary called Swamp Kings about the Florida Gators.
Oh, yeah, heard about that.
I don't know why this Urban Meyer gets such a bum rap. People say things about
Never
him
understood
like,
it.
Yeah, he's a jerk. He's egotistical.
Come on.
He let a serial murderer slip from his grasp even though it was staring him in the face.
Oh, please.
I don't know what these people are talking about. This documentary showed us all what a terrific, upstanding guy this is.
Yeah, this is why you should never believe everything in the media.
Yup, and that's just a perfect segue, Tony, because it
Thank
leads
you.
us to one of the most underreported stories in the whole entire media. You won't see this anywhere else, folks.
Nope.
Because frankly, the people in our business don't have the stones to report the truth.
They don't,
And of
but we
course,
do.
right
That's why
now-
people come here to get the news.
Exactly. We're talking about the quarterback controversy brewing in Kansas City. After 2 games in the preseason, Chiefs quarterback Shane Buechele is putting up historic numbers.
Just crazy.
And Tony, when you compare his numbers to Mahomes, it seems like Andy Reid has a very difficult decision, even though the choice is pretty clear.
Absolutely. Let's take a side-by-side look at their career numbers. Put up that graphic. Buechele has a 75% career completion percentage, but Patrick Mahomes has a lowly 66.3%.
Wow.
Buechele's 112.2 career passer rating also crushes Mahomes, who has a passer rating of a relatively mediocre 105.7. Also, let's not forget age here. Buechele is a ripe 25 years old, while Mahomes is entering the twilight of his career at age 27. So needless to say, I'll be keeping my eye on this quarterback battle to see how it unfolds.
There you go, Tony, and that is the kind of football analysis you won't be getting anywhere else.
Nope, thank you.
No, yeah. Well, the football analysis you will be getting all over the place. Let's bring in this guy. He thinks he's an expert on football for some reason. Let's go to the Fusco Satellite Network.
Fusco Satellite Network.
Okay, this guy won a Super Bowl with the Patriots as an assistant to Bill Belichick. All right, then he
Doesn't
became
count.
Three of them.
Hey, hold on. I'm doing your intro. This is where you just shut up and sit there.
Hold
all
your
right?
horses.
Yeah. All right. Then he became a head coach for the Jets and Browns. One of those jobs went okay, the other not so much. All right, you can figure out which was which. All right, now you see him on all these shows, FS1. He's a member of the 33rd team and also has the very distinct honor of being thrown off the show multiple times.
Yeah, that's good for you.
All right, Eric Mangini, welcome to the show.
Welcome back, Coach.
Now you can go ahead and talk.
Yeah, now you can start.
I would like to say it's good to see you guys, but I'm always cautiously optimistic as to how this is going to go and whether or not I'm going to make it through the show.
Well, trust me, we're not so optimistic.
The odds are not in your favor. Let's just say that.
Trust us, we're more worried than you are. All right.
Yeah.
Look, I know how it's going for you right now. You know, you were head coach of the Jets when Brett Favre came to town from the Packers. You know, Now we got history repeating itself with Aaron Rodgers there. How worried are you right now that the Jets will win the Super Bowl and make you look terrible?
I think they should be in the mix for the Super Bowl. When you get Aaron Rodgers and you've got all the advantages that they have him the whole offseason. They have his offensive coordinator. He's got a system that he knows. They've got the number 4 defense. I mean, things look really good for them.
That's very positive of you. You know, you're doing a great job hiding your jealousy there. We know.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
You know,
I was
watching.
fooled.
Yeah, have you been watching Hard Knocks?
Yeah, you saw the Hard Knocks with Aaron Rodgers so far?
Aaron Rodgers, you watch him passing. He hasn't thrown a single incomplete pass on the whole entire show. Have you ever seen a performance like this out of a quarterback in training camp where he hasn't thrown a single incompletion? It's amazing.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I don't know how they've been able to do that. I'm very impressed with what he's doing. I love what he's doing.
Wow. You know, you have so much positivity here, Tony. I mean,
what's going on?
Are you on drugs or something?
I think he's scared. He's walking on pins and eggshells here.
Yeah. I always wonder why they don't have the Eagles on Hard Knocks. What do you think that's about?
Why would we go on Hard Knocks and show our hand in poker? Do you show your hand in poker? Never.
Too many incompletions, you think? Wouldn't be good TV?
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't be good TV as anytime you're on.
Yeah, we're learning that now.
Yeah, what do you know about making good TV? Look at the 2 answers you've given on the show so far. You're boring our audience to death.
Yeah,
they come
please.
here looking for something.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers,
Look,
he's great.
I can only work with the questions you give me. If I get boring.
He's putting it back on us, Paulie.
Yeah, like you could only work with Brett Favre in New York, and look how that went off the rails for you.
Yeah.
You know, he wants a better question, Tony. This diva, he's asking for better questions.
Okay, we got one for you.
Fine,
Yeah.
here we got one for you. Let's see you try and knock this one.
Yeah.
Coach. All right, on the subject of another quarterback, you see this? You got Baker Mayfield. He's accusing his family's financial firm of misplacing $12 million. Now, we say this is great news.
Fantastic news.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a QB like Tom Brady who's worth, $500 million, he's got nothing to play for.
Yeah, no incentive to win.
Now Baker, he's got to play just to put food on the table. As a coach, is this what you like to see out of a quarterback?
Yeah.
He's literally hungry to succeed.
I don't think you ever want to see anybody lose money, especially if they're losing it to their family.
No.
I think you guys, if you guys could lose some money and maybe up your game, I think that would be a positive thing.
Are you kidding me?
Based off the set, based off the preparation, I don't think there's a lot of money rolling in.
Oh, you kidding?
We just opened our merch store.
Oh wow! I bet you the products are flying off the shelf.
They're flying off the shelf. I don't see your merch store doing anything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we're gonna buy a yacht already. We just launched the store today. Don't worry.
You're doing so poorly. I heard you had to borrow that hoodie from Bill Belichick. That's how poorly you're doing.
Yeah. Needless to say, then, when you were deciding, between Chad Pennington and whoever, when you were deciding between your starting quarterback, did their bank statements not factor into that decision?
Yeah.
Yeah, we usually didn't check on how much they were making.
That explains everything.
That explains everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're using that logic, then Jalen Hurts is going to be terrible this season, right? Because he just got paid a lot of money. So you guys must be really excited by how much money he made.
Because Jalen Hurts doesn't care about the money. He only cares about winning.
Winning.
That's all he cares about. I heard he doesn't even check his bank statements. I heard he gets all his clothes at Goodwill.
So
Just
true.
Terrific. Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is good, solid, deductive reasoning by you guys.
No,
Money-
deductive
money-
reasoning. Don't worry, we're going to deduct you from the show.
Money-
Yeah, we're going to
Keep
be
up with this
deductive
money-
reasoning
money-
you in a minute here.
I mean, you guys are used to paying quarterbacks and getting rid of them, so I guess,
Oh,
I guess
you
that's the
kidding
thing.
me? This
Yeah.
guy.
The NFL teams couldn't get rid of you fast enough, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl quarterback, which is actually a good segue there, Paulie.
Yeah,
talking
he went to
about
the Super Bowl, which you seem to be forgetting.
He went to a Super Bowl?
Let's talk about
Did you
this
say
Coach
Super Bowl winning
Mangini, and
quarterback?
because you can't evaluate
Did you
quarterbacks.
say that or no?
What are you talking about? I'm trying to
Did
hear
you say
here.
Super
What?
Bowl winning quarterback? You said he's a
well,
Super
they
Bowl.
scored more points on
Yeah,
offense
he
than
won.
the Chiefs
He had
did.
more-
They went to the-
They had more
he
points.
scored more points. So if you look at the head-to-head, Hurts
beat
outplayed
Mahomes.
Maybe
He
they
won.
should have spent some money on cleats. Maybe they should have done
Oh, maybe the fix shouldn't have been in with that wet grass, with
Yeah.
the Bermuda Triangle grass.
Spent money on a better gardener.
that. Yeah, it didn't seem to affect the other team, but they just
No.
had
They
better
were in
cleats.
on it.
They had magical cleats.
Yeah,
Is that
well,
what
it
it
sounds
was?
like someone was listening to our previous episode with our other guest who was frankly just as shitty as you are, but that's another story. Anyway,
Were you belly aching about cleats on the previous show? Shocking.
now he's acting like he didn't watch our previous show. Come on. All right, hold on. You're trying to steer this conversation all over the place.
Yeah.
This is why your coaching didn't go so well. You know, you're going in too many places here.
Yeah.
Have a plan and follow it like we do.
Yeah, watch.
All right, look, listen. Talking about quarterback decisions here, you know, I'm sure you've been keeping an eye on the quarterback controversy brewing in Kansas City. We got backup quarterback Shane Buechele. He's putting up whopping numbers in
Huge
the preseason.
numbers.
I mean, look at this graphic. All right, so when you look at Buechele's career numbers side by side with Mahomes' career numbers, I mean, look at this. Buechele's got a 75% completion percentage. Mahomes has got a lowly 66%. I mean,
Oh, look at his age. Buechele's 25 years old. Mahomes is entering the twilight of his career at 27.
Yeah, so, you know, it's clear, you know, Buechele has an argument, if not a slam dunk argument for this job. So, you know, you're a coach, I guess. How do you see Andy Reid handling this clearly complicated situation?
Yeah, that's a strong argument. I think they're going to be okay in Kansas City, and you know, I can't imagine Andy's too worried about the
Typical
backup
media
quarterback
answer
pushing.
there.
Yeah, you
Playing
sound
it
like
safe.
the typical media, just
Yup.
trying to distract, not
Yup.
looking at the stats.
Not looking
that
at
we
the real
gave you.
stories.
All right, fine. You know what? Here's your real test of football knowledge. We'll give you one chance to shine here. Let's move to
Yup.
some predictions. All right, we're going to start in the NFC. Your prediction, Coach. Who do you see facing the Eagles in the NFC Championship this year?
Well, first of all, I don't know if the Eagles are going to be able to make it to the NFC Championship. They've lost both their coordinators.
Oh.
Jalen Hurts got a big contract extension, and oftentimes
You know what?
that comes
You
with
know-
expectations.
you know what,
that
Tony?
comes with pressing.
I'm not even going to bother listening to this answer. You know what I'm going to coordinate? You exit from this show because you're out
Guess
of
what?
here.
You're coordinated off the show.
Get out of here with your
Maybe you should coordinate some
Coordinated
questions
one
next
ticket
time.
Trying to
off the
control
show.
this interview. Just absolutely
I'm canceling my merch
Mangini is
order.
gone.
I am
Get the
canceling my merch
You're
order.
half Mangini.
You're
That's
back
what
Maybe you
you
can
are.
make up for it in the merch store. Go buy some merch. You're off the show.
Fusco Satellite Network.
Is he off the line?
Jay, hang up the phone.
You know, that guy is just a real downer all around.
Yeah, my wish was to put that Mangini back in the bottle.
Great one, Tony, and great way
Thank
to
you.
turn it around there, you know, because
Yeah,
otherwise it was a
exactly.
terrific show. Of course, we want to
Yeah.
thank our good friends at Propel.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you.
wait.
If it isn't
Oh,
someone,
you
I'd like
kidding
to
me?
propel off a cliff.
Yeah, somebody want to
What?
throw into
Yeah,
a
Producer
propeller.
Jay, what do you
Producer
want?
Jay.
Corrections.
What?
What?
Hurry up.
First, you said you've only said positive things about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, respect, bro.
Yeah, always, bro.
You spent all of last year ripping him and saying he was a, quote, shitty quarterback.
Oh, yeah? Well, this is going to be your last year. Alive.
Yeah. If there's one thing we're going to be ripping, it's your lower intestines.
Oh,
yeah.
good one, Tony. Got him.
Thanks. We're done. Let's go. No more.
Second, you said Aaron Rodgers threw 0 incompletions in training camp because you didn't see any on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, bro. Unbelievable.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah.
No, those shows are edited. It's a TV show. Trust me, he's thrown many incomplete passes that you haven't seen.
Oh, yeah? Well, you know what I'm about to edit? Your lifespan.
Yeah, I wish that when your father hit on your mother, that was an incomplete pass.
Oh,
Yeah,
great
you're
one,
done.
Tony.
Let's go. We're
Let's
finished.
go.
What?
Last.
What? Hurry up.
You actually believe that Patrick Mahomes could lose the starting job to backup quarterback Shane Buckley, who's never played in a single game?
Yeah, bro.
Check his preseason stats,
It could
bro.
happen. Yeah.
That might be the single worst take, not only on the show, but ever.
Oh, yeah? Well, you know what's going to be the best take? When you take your final breath.
Yeah. You want to know the worst single anything? It's you in your love life. Yeah. You're done.
Great one, Tony.
Yeah.
And here's another great one. Just came across the desk here. Booked on next week's show. Super Bowl hero, Eagles legend, Nick Foles will be joining us. Until then,
Huge.
don't forget, where you're going to go, you're going to click and go to our merch store.
Yeah, buy
and you're
all the
gonna pay us
merch.
back for all
Yup.
we've done for you.
You
Remember,
owe us
subscribe
huge.
on the YouTube, follow us on TikTok, listen to us on Fox Sports Radio, and Tony, great job as always.
Same to you, Paulie. Another flawless show.
There you go. We'll see you people next week.
See ya.